Hello everyone. Last video we were learning about the relation database management systems basic. Today we will continue with our second session, create and edit tables using wizard and SQL commands. First session we have done in previous video. If you have not followed that, watch that video. Data in a relation database management system RDBMS is organized in form of tables. You will now quickly recap what you have learned in the last session and assimilate more concepts. Tables. What are the tables? A table is a set of data elements, values that is organized using a model of vertical columns which are identified by their name and horizontal rows. A table has a defined number of columns but can have any number of rows. Each row is identified by the values appearing in a particular column identified as a unique key index or a key field. Columns or fields or attributes. A column is a set of data value of a particular simple type, one for each row of the table. The columns provide the structure according to which the rows are composed. For example, C first name or C last name are the fields in the row. Rows or a record or a tuples. A row, also called a record or a tuple, represent a single data item in a table. In simple terms, a database table can be visualized as consisting of rows and columns or fields. Each row in table represents a set of related data, and every row in the table has the same structure. Data types. Data types are used to identify which type of data or value are going to store in the database. Fields themselves can be of different types depending on the data they contain. Data types in OpenOffice Base are broadly classified into 5 categories listed below: numeric types, alphanumeric types, binary types, date time, other variable types. In RDBMS, data is stored in the form of tables. Each tables have contained rows and columns. We call that record or tuples for rows, and for columns we call fields or attributes. Whatever data you are writing in your table, that values will have their own data type. There are 5 different data types in OpenOffice Base. We will learn this one by one. What are these data types? Let's learn about the numeric data types. Numeric data types are used for describing numeric values for the field used in the table of database. Numeric data types in the database can be used for storing information such as mobile number, roll number, door number, year of school admission, true or false statements, statistical values, etc. The different types of numeric data types are available in the listed here. As you can see in the table, here are the name of a numeric value, and here the data type and the description, what values, how many integers you can store. Another data type is alphanumeric types. In this data type, data name will be long with varchar, char, varchar ignore case. Data type will be memo, or this is for text, writing more big text, and varchar ignore text, more text. What are the description? In long varchar, stores up to the maximum length or number indicated by user. It accepts any UTF-8 characters. In varchar, stores exactly the length specified by users. Pads with the tailing space for shorter things, except any UTF-8 character. Varchar text stores up to specific length, no padding, same as long as varchar. Varchar ignore case. Text stores up the specific length. Comparisons are not case sensitive, but stores capitals as you type them. These are the different types for alphanumeric. When you are writing any name or something, so you can use for this. These are the data type for text, varchar, char, and if you use varchar ignore case, if you are writing anything in capital letter, small letter, so it will ignore that mistake. Another data type is binary data types. Binary data types are used for storing data in binary formats. Binary data types in the database can be used for sorting photos, music files, etc. In general, files of any format can be stored using the binary data type. The different types of binary data types are listed below. Name long var binary. Data type, it's used for the image. Stores any array of bytes, image, sound, etc. No validation required. Another data type, binary. Binary fix. Stores any array of bytes, no validation required. And var binary, same data type is for binary, stores any array of bytes, no validation required. The another data type is date time. Date time data types are used for describing date and time values for the field used in the table of database. Date time data types in the database can be used for storing information such as date of birth, date of admission, date of product sales, etc. The different types of date time data types available are listed below. Name date stores month, day and year information like this format to this format. Time stores hour, minute and second information. Second, since, and timestamp stores date and time information. Other data types are other object stores serialized Java objects. Users application must supply serialization routines. Now let's learn about the launching OpenOffice. There are variety of DBMS or DBMS available. In this exercise, you will learn about OpenOffice Base and open source RDBMS. To launch OpenOffice, click the Start Program and then OpenOffice.org, whichever version you are having, click on it. Alternatively, you can also double click on the OpenOffice.org to the shortcut on the desktop if available. In my computer, it is already there in my desktop. It's here OpenOffice 4.17. So I'm just double clicking on it. It will show you this screen. From this screen you will see here database. click on that database. Once you click, database wizard will open. You can create a new database by selecting an option create a new database. If you are having any already database and you want to open that, so you can just click on the open an existing database file. Click next. A dialog box similar to the new one displayed like this, it will open. Click finish. The save as dialog box appears. Specify for a name for a database in the file name and fill and click save. You can select the file for place also where you want to save. Now you have created a database. You can work with database as outlined in the next few sessions. See, in this database, tables are the basic buildings blocks of the database. You can store the data in the database in the form of tables. In the previous exercise, you have learned how to create a database objects in OpenOffice. In this exercise, you will learn how to create a table in database. After creating a database, you see the windows as shown in below. You have learned how to create how to open a database and how to create. Now let's learn about how to create a table in database. Click on the create table in design view. Options under the task and a table design window appear. When you click on this, you will see this table design window. Specify the field name and data type of the field to be created by selecting the appropriate type available under field type drop down list. Specify the field name and the data type for each field name. For example, the table contains the name field and the data type of the name is text, that is varchar. You can specify the length of the field values in descriptions. Example, in field name, I will write name. As it is a text format, so I will use the field type is varchar, and in descriptions I will write the length of 50. Example. Second field name, roll number. That is length. From this drop down menu, you will see, you click on this drop down menu, you can select. It can be integer, it can be numeric. I will just select the integer, not integer, number, numeric. The length can be 3. Another one is date of birth. Click on the field type text. Here text is by default, it will come. You can select from the drop down menu, and here see date and time is there. So for date of birth I will select the date, and which format if you want to write, you can write date, then month and year. Next one, class. There are more other data types also. If you go through with this drop down menu, you can select. For class I will use the char, and for roll number also I will select the, it is tiny integers, so I will use the tiny integer. After class, phone, it can be integer, email, varchar, color, varchar, and the last is location. It's also varchar. Class can be one length, phone number it's in 10 length, email ID just write 75, color let's give 15, and location let's give 30. After specifying the field name and data type for the field variables, save the table by clicking on File, Save. After writing your table field name and field type, just go to the file and click on Save. Save as window will appear with the table name. Give the name for your table. By default it will be table 1. Whichever you want you can just give the name. This is students details, so I will write students details. Click on OK. You are asked to set a primary key for the tables you just created. You can select the appropriate option to set the primary key or leave the table without a primary key. If you click yes, the application will set a primary key from the first field created automatically. From this first field, whatever is created, it will select as a primary key. If you click on no, you should see the window similar to the one will come. I will show you. As we learn about primary key should be there for the database for identify different students. This we have done in last video. You should remember that. Now let's see when I am clicking on no. If you once you click on no, you will see this window will appear. Here in the tables you will see your student details table is available. Click on it. As you can see in this table you will see name, roll number, date of birth, class, phone number, email, color and location is appear. After opening your database table, in this you will see here you can start writing the your records. I am going to write here record which is there already in your notebook. So you also practice at home. Try to start practicing and writing this record. Once you completed entering the data in your table, just go to the file and save current record. Click on that to save the table, to save data in the table. Complete this table, create the following record for 10 marks. I have shown you the steps how to do this. Create at home and send me your table. Create table using SQL DDL command. We learn the table how to create using the table format. Now let's learn about how we can create a table using SQL DDL command. SQL commands are also used to manage and manipulate data in the database. The SQL commands are categorized as DDL, data definition language, and DML, data manipulation language. The data definition language or data description language is a standard for commands that define different structures in a database. DDL statements create, modify, and remove database objects such as table, indexes, and users. Common DDL statements are create, alter, and drop. These are the commands which we are using for creating a table. So there are two different categories are there in SQL commands. DDL, which is data definition language, and the common statements which we are using for that is create, alter, and drop. Example, to create a student table, SQL command used as follows. Example, for creating student table, we will use student ID, create student table, then student ID, integer, it will be primary key, then student name, it should be varchar, and the length will be 20. Remember this varchar, integer, these are the data type. For creating a table, we should use the data type. Then student class, varchar, whatever length it will be there. Then student address, varchar 30. This is for creating a student table through SQL command. From here to here, this is an example of for creating student table. We should start with create table student, then write these commands. Activities. Create a database for a stationery shop. Now hint they have given, create fields for items, price, colors, and vendor. Example, you have to create a table database for your student. So we use this others fields. These are the fields: student ID, student's name, student class, student address. These are different fields. These are primary key, varchar. These are field type, data type. So for these are the three activities are there. Do in your notebook. Create database for stationery shop. For stationery shop, create fields for items. Then price, which you are going to use. Then color, and then vendor. Same second question, create a database for school library. Hint is given, create field for book title, cost, provider, and availability, etc. Third one, create a database for maintaining a song collection. Hint for creating a fields for such as an artist, movie, year released, etc. Try this at home. Try in your notebook and send it to me. Later we will discuss again in next class. Do this assessment in your notebook. Fill in the blanks. From the reader you will get all the answers. And then do the short answers questions. In how many ways tables can be created in base? Why are the data types are used in RDBMS and DBMS? List data types available in numeric data type. List data types available in alphanumeric data type. Define the structure of table. Differentiate between tuples and attributes of the table. Name different binary data types. All answers are there in the textbooks, in your study material. Search it and write in your notebook. In this two data type command, DDL command in SQL, we have completed DDL. DML we will do in next video with your new session. Performs operations on table. By that time, see you. Take care. Thank you.